The test of character. Our character to God is important. It's actually more important than our ability and our talents and our potential, right? Because uh, his for him to position us in places and for us to honor him in those positions, it's a matter of character, right? Because our gifts and our talents, they may get us in some rooms and in some opportunities, but if our character is flawed, eventually the enemy would is going to use that weakness to undermine it. And so as we look at this snapshot of Joseph's life, we really can get a picture of this process and how God used those events in Joseph to build character and to test his character before he was able to really ultimately elevate him to the place that he had predestined for him, right? So in Psalms 105 verse 19, it says, until the time came to fulfill his dreams, the Lord tested Joseph's character. There it is. In verse 20, it says, then Pharaoh sent for him and set him free. The ruler of the nation opened his prison door. 21. Joseph was put in charge of all the king's household. He became ruler over all the king's possessions. So we see that little snapshot of Joseph's process. But what's fascinating, because I had never seen it before, that in verse 19, it says that time was a testing of his character. So everything he went through was testing and building his character. And I want to encourage someone because we are frustrated maybe because the promotion hasn't come, but allow God to do the work that he needs to do so that when the promotion comes, we're able to honor him in a way and the enemy is not able to exploit a level of weakness in our character. I will leave it right there and I will ask, how do you know when you're growing in your character? When you do the right thing when no one is looking. God bless. Peace.